Sadly, just Saturday, April 17th, we lost the Harlem Legend Black Rob. I don't even know what to say. Absolute legend. I'm just really getting tired of waking up. It seems like every other week and we're losing yet another legend. Now, Corey, I know you were personally friends with Black Rob. Tell me about your friend.
Man, Black Rob, man, just an awesome individual. If I could just give you the story, just how I met Black Rob. I have a friend and a fellow artist. Her name is Stacy Lois. She had just dropped her project. It's called 222, and she dropped it on February 22nd. So that's on all platforms. But also with Stacy Lois, she did a video out at the place where I met Black Rob with 8 Ball and MJG. It's called Space Age Grinding. It's on YouTube. So she had a listening party for her album at the same location. But I end up driving all the way out to Stankonia, where Outkast and Goody Mob, where they record and do everything at. So I went out there because the last time Stacy had an event, she did at Stankonia. So I just assumed it was at Stankonia. So when I finally realized it was at the place where she shot the video with 8 Ball and MJG, I go over there. That's what she was having it at. I go all the way to Stankonia, Nick, and it's not there. The event is not happening. Ain't nothing going on. So I called. I said, hey, where y'all at? I'm all the way out in Stankonia. They said, no, we over here where I shot my video with 8 Ball and MJG. It's called Space Age Grinding. Stacy Lois featuring 8 Ball and MJG. So that's where her listening party was. So I drive all the way to East Point, probably like a 25-minute drive. So I go in, see Stacy Lois, tell her congratulations on her album, all that. I go downstairs, Nick, and there he was, Black Rob in the flesh.
Wow.
He was in a circle full of about 4 dudes, him being one of the 4. And, I kind of knew it was Black Rob, but I kind of wanted to confirm it. So I was waiting for someone to call his name or, do something to let me know it's Black Rob. So someone came out the studio and somebody said, hey, Rob. And I was like, yeah, that's Black Rob right there. You know what I'm saying? So, but the cool part about it is that, when I, went up to him and I introduced myself and everything, I just told him like, man, when Whoa came out, I was in college. What was that, like 98, 99?
99, I believe, yes.
99. Okay, so I was at Morehouse then. I was a sophomore. So I was like, man, that song was big, man. Man, special delivery, you know what I'm saying? And I was
bigger.
like, yeah, that was later, but yeah, with G-Dep. But I was like, man, that Whoa, man. Like, man, I bought the album. Like, I remember the joint you did with my man CeeLo Green, Looking at Us, which is on the Life Story album, man. He just really embraced that, man. He just really appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? But here's the funny part. So Stacy was shooting a part to a video that is about to come out for her next single or whatnot. So when we go outside, I know my man Cricket, who was playing the drums with the fire when I did Time.
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes,
well, Cricket was there too. That's how I know Black Rob, through Cricket.
Okay.
One badass drummer, you know what I'm saying, on
Definitely.
Instagram.
Shout out to Cricket.
Yeah, and that's AZZ, one badass drummer on Instagram. But yeah, Cricket, man. So yeah, they shot the scene or whatever. And when I walked back in, Rob was sitting there and he was like, hey, you good? And I'm like, me? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, Rob, you good? And it was just, like I'm just meeting him. And he was just like, man, I'm just checking on you, man. Make sure you good, man. And I was like, dang, Rob, kind of, yeah, that's love, man. But I'm just like meeting him. So, it's kind of weird. But I was like, yeah, I appreciate it, Rob. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I met Rob originally at Stacy Lois's listening party. So fast forward. So on the 24th of March, that's the day before I dropped my album and my wife's birthday. I did the live performance, what I was just talking about with Cricket, the timeline. And man, I walk in, that was at Cricket's house. So I walk in, Nick, man. And then, it was some other people there. And I'm getting introduced to everybody. So I go to the restroom. And before I bent the corner, Black Rob came out the bedroom. I was like, Rob, I ain't know you was here, man. And he saw me, man. It's like, man, his face lit up, man, when he saw me, man. Because he didn't know I was coming over, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But, man, he was just a great guy, man. Just a great guy, man. Just, man, I just felt like he had one more run in him there. You know what I mean? I know his health wouldn't allow it, but, man, we were really trying to get him back, man. You know what I'm saying? Just for that one more run with Woe and everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, rest in peace to Black Rob, man. And we share the same birthday, man, June the 8th. So, man, when June 8th come around, man, I'm definitely gonna have a double celebration, man. Definitely.
Absolutely. It's just heartbreaking because, like you said, he definitely had another run in him. And I watched some recent
Yeah.
videos. So you actually helped link us up for an interview, which I greatly appreciate.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
sure did. Yeah, as soon as I
Yeah,
met him, I hit you. Right. I
you
forgot
did.
about that.
Yeah, so I was talking
Yeah.
to Cricket. Everything was good. We had a date scheduled. Then he hooked me up with his agent. We were
Right.
working on the day. Then I lost
Right.
communication. Then finally, Cricket gets back to me and tells me they went to the hospital. Obviously, interview is completely secondary. We don't care about that. We care about
Definitely.
Rob.
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
I put it. I said I didn't even think about doing it. Then literally just last Wednesday, Tragedy calls me up and he says, "I heard you want to do an interview with my man Black Rob." I'm like, "I'd love to, but I understand we can't." He said, "No, he's up for it. I can make it happen." I'm like,
Oh.
okay, should we just maybe, what if we just promote his GoFundMe account and he updates fans? I don't want to, inconvenience him. He's like, let me talk to him. And then he says Rob was on board literally just yesterday, Saturday morning, to do an interview with me. I was
Wow.
talking to Tragedy the day before. I don't know how quick his communication was with him. I don't think they were together, but he
Mm-hmm.
said he was on board literally Saturday morning to do an actual interview with me. Again, whatever Rob wanted to do, his health always comes first. So I
Definitely.
don't know when exactly everything happened, but it really stings. It really hurts. Just I didn't
Yeah.
get to meet him, but I'm just devastated. And the fact that he was willing to give me some time, by the way, with when he has so many other important things going on,
Man,
unbelievable.
Nick, that just would have been an awesome interview, man. You know what I'm saying? And just hearing this information, I didn't even know none of this that with you and Tragedy and everything. That's wow. It was
Yeah, it
that
was just last
close.
Wednesday that Tragedy hit me up,
Last
and he said he can
Wednesday.
make it.
Wow, that's close. And the other thing, Nick, I know we were talking about DMX before we got, on live. I know we're gonna speak about him. But all these rappers within these last few weeks, all in their 50s. I mean, Prince, Marky D, DMX, Black Rob, all early 50s. It's like, wow, man.
Way
It's
too young.
crazy. Young, yeah, it's crazy, man. Wow.
Absolutely. I mean, Black Rob easily could have opened up for any artist. He could have had his own show. I mean,
Right,
Spacio, Let's Get It, of course, Whoa. I mean, he was on
right.
Bad Boys for Life. I mean, he's got some songs. He could still be relevant. He could be making his money. It's just really sad that we lost yet another legend. And I know he's trying to turn around or watch some of his recent videos. It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, I was just looking at Whoa video right before we logged on, man, and that's another part of the story that I forgot. Like even before we, went on live and did the timeline live performance and everything, man, I put Whoa on, man, and just the love that he got in that room, man. He was sitting, at the table, in the chair, and he was just, bobbing his head, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just a good moment, man. I'm just glad that I was able to, kind of give him his flowers while he was here. We don't do that a lot nowadays. It's always
We
after
don't.
a
We definitely
person
should.
passes. So I'm just glad I had that interaction. But I'm telling you, Nick, it was supernatural, man. Like to meet him and to find out we had the same birthday. Like
Wow.
Timeline was playing on the radio. And when Timeline was playing, he heard the line when I said born June 8th, 1979 at 41. I got nice, clean, heavenly rhymes. When he heard that, I was outside looking at the pool, Cricket showing me around his home and everything. So when I stepped back in, from outside, Rob said, "Hey man, when your birthday?" I said, June 8th. He said, "My birthday, June 8th." I was like, man, it was just, and everybody just got quiet. And I did just like this. And I was like, wow.
Dang.
Like it was supernatural, man. Wow. And share the
Absolutely
same
crazy.
birthday. That was crazy.
Did he give you any advice or critique any of your music or anything like that? Or
Man, other than when I did the timeline live performance, he was sitting right there. You know what I'm saying? He was to my left, so he was able to see that live, you know what I'm saying? And that was probably as far as it went. And then, he was just like, man, just keep, doing my thing. Cause I had my Corey Diligent t-shirt on. So I was telling him about my album and everything. And, he was just real encouraging, you know what I'm saying? I just told him, I said, man, you a legend, bro. I don't know how many people tell you that, but you a legend, man. With you and Biggie and Craig Mack, what y'all did for Bad Boy, man, y'all were really the backbone. I told him that. I said, y'all were the backbone for Bad Boy. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have got Total, 112, Faith Evans, and the other artists, later on. And I don't think Rob really got his credit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and that's what annoys me. I'm not here to point fingers, but who else
No,
would you
no,
point
not at
besides
all.
toward it? Is it Diddy that doesn't give him his respect? Because G-Dep, Black Rob, Craig Mack,
Yeah,
just three off the top of my
yeah,
head. I
G-Dub, yeah,
definitely
yeah,
they shouldn't be as underrated as they are. I mean, there wasn't a bigger song than
exactly.
Whoa, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Flavor of the Year, what was bigger than that at one time?
and then look what I found out. Cricket told me this. Black Rob actually has 6 albums. I did not
Mhm.
know that. All I knew was Life Story because of course, Whoa and the commercial music was on that. But man, yeah, he had 6 albums, man. So I got to go back and do my research again because I didn't know his catalog was that long. Again, I just knew Life Story because that's what I was bumping while I was in college. But yeah.
And I wanted to ask him, Life Story Part 2 was supposed to be released. It's at least on
Right,
Wikipedia and online. I don't think it ever was, so that was apparently
right.
in the works, I guess. But
Yeah, 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 man. I just, man, just my prayers just go out to his family, his kids, you know what I'm saying? To my man Cal. I think Cal Dawson is his manager, shout out to Cal and Boss Moves. They were all there, on the 24th
yeah,
of March was the last time I saw Rob. And man, he's greatly gonna be missed, man. And again, man,
absolutely.
June 8th, boys, man. Rest in peace to Black Rob.
Absolutely.
Whoa.